Snappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Back to throw, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Fields. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. James Lynch forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Fields going to keep it once more. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Third and long. It's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the
Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to St. Brown. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Fields now to throw. Left side, got Jones. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And they work this out past the 25. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. To throw, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. Again, it's Cousins. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. Nifty footwork at the 45. He's at the 30. 10. A big play there out of Cook. 61 yards that time on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap, Fields. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this returnable for Rager. Touchdown, Vikings! Mark that down as an 85-yard punt. And the